So, may or, may or may not been a while since I made a video like this. Hey, I just launched this video now. Whether or not it actually came out is up to fate. My college wasn't letting me make videos because I definitely had all the time in the world. Life has also been treating me quite well these past few years. Says no one. But it's completely fine. There are more productive things in life to do than to just express your feelings to strangers online who don't understand anything. What's 7 billion roadblocks to being the next Blas anyway? I'm not going through issues, Your Honor. I'm just going through progress. Wait, shit. I lost track. What were we doing? Wait. Let's not go there yet. Come on, get a recap. I'm not gonna ramble on for too much in this section because it's a recap, but plain and simply, after months of just studying Ryu and trying to put all of that into practice, and still borrowing new tech from Ryu Court or just Twitter in general, your boy made it to Master. And as I'm adjusting my really expensive tuxedo, I would 100% bet that you guys think that you guys are just wrong. No. There are like thousands of videos on why Street Fighter 6 is not that perfect a game.
This, the risk reward I just feel on moves like this is just not very well tuned right now, especially compared to the changes that a lot of other characters got. But it's more about like how one-dimensionally these characters operate to get the same outcomes as other characters having to work harder for it.
But it's not a punish counter, right? It's like if I check drivers, the sweep should be a punish counter, but you're not hitting a punish counter, so you're making it a counter hit. So why are you hurting me? Why are you, rewarding the person who is doing wall drivers? You get me? Like this is a weird change. So, and they went and they have actually removed his throw, right? They went and removed his throw. So over here, forward throw, you can see that they have increased the distance from the opponent on hit in the corner. So they have removed Ed's throw loop. Why did they remove Ed's throw loop and not everybody else? Okay, I understand that Ed deserves this. Like Ed is extremely, abusing in neutral, right? And in offense is extremely broken, in my opinion. And Japan believes so. That's why they went and they nerfed the hell out of him. Why didn't you do this for every other character?
Honestly, the current direction of the game is just like the way post-launch is getting handled. It really is getting tiring to play the game. Right side to it is that Ryu has been getting more and more buffed to be more and more fun, and I'm just enjoying it. When compared to Season 1 where he just felt so lackluster, my god. It's like I'm going into heaven playing with him. It's just something about him that makes me feel like I'm actually outplaying someone. He got buffed a tad bit. But you have to remember that, even if I can admit that the buff that he was given— Okay, playtime's over, shut up! So, I'm playing Mercer. Now, none of you are probably asking me, why am I, Goddish, a Ryu player, I'm dropping a top 10 character in favor of a bottom 2 character? Well, firstly, where did you got that assumption from? And secondly, there's only so much that you can do with just one character before you get, bored with him. Plus, there's a character that I always wanted to be in Street Fighter 6 and was surprised that he wasn't in base roster. To be honest, ever since I saw that Street Fighter 6 is doing nothing but glaze Street Fighter 2, I'd actually thought that he would never come back. I guess I was wrong. Now, I was aware that he was leaked alongside all the other Season 3 DLC. But firstly, don't listen to leaks 100%. They may just be false, and even if they are true, you're really just spoiling yourself. Secondly, Season 2 was such a clusterfuck for Street Fighter 6, it really just showed that Capcom doesn't really care about their fans as much as they want to think they do. You know how long people have been wanting a continuation of Street Fighter 3? Literally the reason why Street Fighter 5 existed, and yet for some reason they thought adding Mai and Terry before Alex and Sean is a way more feasible idea because it's not like people have been wanting it for so goddamn long. Man, this just appealed to those old statues who only played Street Fighter 2 back when they were 15, and is now have all the time in the world to just play it 24/7. What even was the reason that Bison even come back? Like, the whole point of World Tour mode was supposed to be the aftermath of Street Fighter 5's story mode. And who the hell invited Elena to the team, bro? Like, go back to Street Fighter 4, bro. We here have Dudley, Makoto, even Neko would have been a way better pick than this motherfucker. What matters more is that Alex is officially in the game and I can't be all the more happy about it. My friend KHD, not so much, but that's a different story. So, after asking another guy who also loves Alex, I wanted to figure out who would be a good character to play in preparation of him. And after some digging, I just eventually settled on with Marissa. Of course, game plan wise, they play nothing like one another, but at the very least they are one thing. Brawlers. That, and I heavily doubt that Alex will have anything remotely related to, you know, the current meta of low forward drive rush, or even a throw loop. So even if Alex launches in the game, and he plays absolutely nothing like Marissa, I at least got used to a character who's a bit more unconventional. Speaking of launch, why the fuck is Already day one of looking into Marissa and how to get good at her, I already realized that my resources are limited compared to Ryu. From my own recollection of researching into Ryu, there's usually like a big video, but instead I really got fragments. Shout out to Zach Hanks, by the way. You could say that it was a double-edged sword for me specifically, because I just like putting everything in just one big ass document. But hey, that just makes it easier for me to process information, huh? After all, a lot of things are just very limited in scope of fighting games. What I did want to burn into my brain first and foremost is neutral, considering I'm going to be playing it 80% of the game. Hopefully. But of course, I did look into combos just to make sure I could just, you know, play Marissa. After 7 billion years in training mode, trying to hone in what I can do, I went to casuals. And then a week later. There's a couple combos that I do need to learn, just to make sure that I can be able to cover many situations for many things that could happen. But instead of wasting my voice, I'm just gonna save that for... I have a whole list that I'm just gonna display on my screen on what combos I wanted. All of them took a while for me to actually get used to them, but nonetheless, after I got a good handle on how to do them, I just went to qualification matches. I wasn't really expecting a lot when it came to rank. I mainly just wanted to know if I'm just gonna be at the lower parts of Diamond or if I'm just gonna be close to Master. Ideally, I would want to be at the upper parts of Diamond, but placement matches were always just about testing the waters. And besides, I'll get to Masters anyway. Really, if I ever do get the time to invest in Marissa again, it just really means that I need to study more about the character. I did put more of an emphasis on getting good at her neutral, and just learning a few bread and butter combos. In time, I will learn about the smaller parts to Marissa. The one thing I want to learn for sure one day is how to do her Ogi. But I think I'm dragging this way too far. I'm already thinking I'm way off script, so why don't we do a transition? Alright, now perfection. Even if it Okay, nah, you're getting one and done. Fuck you. Wait, that. Oh my god. God damn. Alright, well, I got diamond, but it's not. I got to the beginning of diamond. Fuck this game. You know, I can't really put into words on what I really felt at that moment. Pretty sure I could go into my Twitter, scroll down, and properly see what I felt at that moment, but I'm just lazy. More or less, you could say that I'm pretty annoyed at the fact that I still have a long way to go with Marissa. To be fair, it was not a cakewalk either with Ryu, and he was supposed to be my main, so... Yes! I even did pick up some habits trying to edit this all together, too. So hopefully in time, I will try and just get better at Marissa. Pretty sure I will be soon. Other than that, though, I do hope you enjoyed the video. It took me way longer than I wanted because college is simply a clusterfuck. But hey, there's my Twitch and my Twitter. It had been a long time since I actually make a video, and the rest of the part, or, and matter of fact, a lot of this part is really unscripted, so how do